Hey, welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet for another easy Dutch oven dish. Y'all stay tuned. Okay, today's recipe comes to me via Outdoor Cast Iron Cooks channel over from Humboldt County, California, Northern California, beautiful area that I visited myself and really did love it. So this is his dish for Turkey Tetrazzini, and hey, we just happened to go turkey hunting this weekend. So y'all check out this video.
Hey, welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet. Today is opening season, spring gobbler in North Florida. I'm here with my brother Robert, the other half of the Backwoods Gourmet barbecue team, and we'll see if we can make it happen. So y'all stay tuned.
So if anybody's ever eaten a wild turkey before, you know they can be quite tough. You know, these are not farm-raised birds. They live in the woods. They eat what they can get, and they're 100% organic. But they are a little tough. So what we did is we deboned our turkey thighs, and then we ran them through the grinder on a coarse plate. So here are the ingredients you're going to need to make this dish. I know it looks like a lot, all right, but it's not really. Got about a pound of ground turkey, wild turkey, but if you don't have wild turkey, you can use already cooked deli turkey and chunk it up in chunks, or you can use grocery store ground turkey. You got some sour cream, some milk, a little bit of garlic. This is a stick of melted or softened butter. That's about a half a cup of grated Parmesan Reggiano. Some Italian flat leaf parsley, which is optional. About a cup of blanched green beans and some mushrooms. Here we have a blend of white, portobello, baby bello, oyster mushrooms, and shiitakes. Those are going to be awesome. Better mushrooms you get, the better it's going to be. And every Dutch oven cook around here at the Backwoods Gourmet channel starts out with some chopped bacon. Also needed for the dish, panko style breadcrumbs and our favorite Seminole swamp season. Use yours. So coals are ready. Let's pour out just one layer. We want just bottom heat right now, okay? Put the rest of them over here so they don't get too hot on us. We'll have to fetch them that fell off the table. is I'm using Kingsford long burning today. We want one nice even layer that's just about the same size as our Dutch oven. Here today, we're using the number 12. You want a lot of surface area on the bottom of this particular dish. So let's go ahead and we've already got it oiled. Let's let it come up to heat. Our friend bacon. There goes our gobbler. Okay, so mushrooms are in. They're looking pretty good. Now, the original recipe just used regular white mushrooms, and that's one thing I really want to talk to you about here. Use my recipes as a guide, not a hard and fast kind of recipe. You know, modify this as you like. If you don't like a certain kind of mushrooms, then don't use them. All right, that's a can of cream of mushroom soup. Here we got like a big dollop of sour cream going in there. And here, some milk. Now you're going to want to adjust that milk. I just put in a little to begin with. You're going to want to adjust that to get your consistency right. So I put a little bit in to begin with. Let's go ahead and stir that all together. Let it come back up to a good bubble. Milk just gives you a little bit of you know, wetness to get this all to come together. Looking a little thick. I don't want to get it too runny though. A little more. That was probably about a cup. But again, adjust this as you see fit for your thickness level there. All right, those were all cold ingredients, so let it come back up to a bubble now. All right, she's up to a good bubble now. Go ahead and put our already cooked ground turkey back in there, and our green beans. Now, some of these I had left over from last night. Some of them I just picked. We'll go ahead and just stir them in real good. And we'll get ready to finish this up. Alright guys, so the other ingredient I forgot to mention in the ingredients list was some pasta. And what this is some al dente fettuccine. You can use egg noodles. You can use just about any kind of pasta you'd like. I have fettuccine, and I cook this al dente. And if you don't know what al dente means, I'll translate that from Italian to Backwoods. And al dente in Backwoods speak is damn near done. Okay, it's not completely done, but it's damn near done. So it's still got a little texture to it, so we're going to mix that all through the dish there, get it completely incorporated, and then we're going to go work on our topping. And then we're going to convert this from cooking with bottom heat to cook with top heat. Alright, so now it's time to make our topping. We're going to start out with panko breadcrumbs. It's about a cup and a half. Then we're going to go in with about a half a cup of Parmesan or Reggiano cheese. This is grated on a microplane, so it's beautifully fluffy. Beautiful, beautiful. And about a teaspoon of garlic. Now the frog crawlers recipe didn't have this in it, but I thought it needed it. So again, use these recipes as a guide, not a hard and true and fast, something you need to follow word for word. Just as a guide of how to put this together, and it'll turn out great every time, I guarantee you. As long as everything that you put in a recipe is something you like, you really can't go wrong with it. So we're going to break that up and just fluff it through our fingers. That's really the best way to mix this. Is that cheese is so fluffy. Maybe a little bit more garlic. And you know, we like some Seminole Swamp seasoning. This is the regular. We'll put a little shake of that on it. Alright. And now we're going to go in with some of our butter. And I'm going to use a fork to kind of just fold that together. Kind of smush it together actually. And we want to wet this up a little bit. Make sure all that panko gets a little bit of the butter on it. Don't go crazy. You don't want it to be wet. Alright, but you don't want your panko to be completely dry either, or it'll just burn in this baking process. So just a little shininess on, you kind of see the shininess on the panko there. I'll put maybe a tablespoon and a half in there. Alright, and that's going to melt together with all that cheese and the herbs and the garlic. So let's go ahead and get this on top of our dish. Now we've taken all the coals off the bottom. We're going to put all the coals on the top. At least 2 rings of coals all the way around the rim of the Dutch oven. And then we'll put a second ring if we have enough. Here we're just trying to brown that topping. And melt the cheese. The rest of the dish is done. Alright, well, looks pretty done to me. The topping is nice and golden brown. So we're going to go ahead and serve her up for you, Backwoods Gourmet style. Alright, so let's go ahead and serve this up Backwoods Gourmet style. Here I just got our leftover, the butter we had left in the dish. So about a teaspoon of garlic, about a teaspoon of chopped Italian flat leaf parsley. Go ahead and just dribble that on the plate there. It's delicious, by the way. I've just been eating on a little bit of that. Now we're going to go in here and get us a nice little chunk of our wild turkey tetrazzini. Oh, awesome. Ground wild turkey in there. Alright, that's awesome on its own. Let's go get a little bit of our side dish. Bring that right over. A little bit of wilted fresh spinach from the garden there. Probably going to get way too hot to grow any more of this, but it's a great little side dish. Well, can't get a hold of that one. last but not least, a little sprig of Italian flat leaf parsley. Alright, so in summary, I would probably say that's the best wild turkey dish I've ever made, or eaten, for that matter. So I want to take this opportunity to remind you guys, we got all kinds of outdoor cooking cast iron gear right over on our Amazon store. I'm going to leave you the link right down here in the first comment. You can check out our Amazon store, buy a lot of the gear that we use here today. Also, I wanted to welcome our new sponsor, Seminole Swamp Seasoning. I'm going to leave you the link in the description box to go over there where you can buy that Seminole Swamp Seasoning online. Tell you what, just like their motto, it's good for anything that walks, flies, crawls, swims, or grows in the ground. And I use it all the time. Okay, well, Mrs. Backwoods is actually going in for thirds on this.
No, I'm not.
No, yes, no, this thirds.
Nope.
She's going in thirds for the wild turkey tetrazzini. It was pretty daggone good, guys. So if you like what we're doing, please hit that like button right down there. To subscribe to our channel, it's right over here. To see another great Backwoods Gourmet video, it's right up there. And for a whole playlist, cast iron Dutch oven cooking, gonna be right up there. We'll see you next time.